and nickel. The early ball cut off easily though by Beladic, and this is Majaro on the break. Brought down by Nisbet. So free kick to Steaua, taken quickly to Ungariano. All the free kicks in their own half taken short to retain possession. They certainly put a lot of passes together, but they haven't managed to get into the danger area for some time now. Here's Stefan Jovan. Back it goes to Hadji, the major hope for the Romanians. Stoica is inside. Here's Beladic. Testing Woods from long range, and that wasn't far over the top. There was a deflection off Richard Goff, and there's going to be a corner kick to Steaua. The big defender doing well, Beladic, stepping forward, hitting that with lots of power with the left foot. Watch this now. Goff going to beat him, got a deflection, and that goes over the top to give Steaua the corner kick, which has already been taken. It's back with Rotario. Jovan. Hustled all the way by Sunis and by Wilkins. It's Wilkins who wins it, but the referee is given a free kick against Rangers for the combined attentions of Sunis and Wilkins. So the pressure remains on the Rangers defence. Steaua certainly have a marvellous record at home in goal scoring terms. The first 17 matches in the league, they scored 66 times with only 10 against. No defeats, 15 wins and 2 draws. And this time it's Putsurka who's been penalised. Rangers have a free kick. And the referee Angelin certainly always appears to be willing to get involved in debates with the players. This time it's Sunis he's having a chat with. Sunis knows the referee well. Sunis, Wilkins and Trevor Francis all played in the Italian Cup final, Sampdoria against AC Milan, refereed by Luigi Angelin, and they do think highly of the Italian official. Here's Nisbet, and the throw goes to Steaua. Now 13 minutes into the second half, still 1-0 to Steaua. A good play by Sunis to give possession to Cooper. This is Durant, chance to run at the central defence, still going forward, brought down by Bumbescu. Now good committing running by Ian Durant, giving Rangers this free kick. A yellow card administered, not to Bumbescu because he's already been in trouble, has he not? The booking appears to be to Stoica. Or was it Bumbescu? Well, that's not at all certain from that incident. But it may well have been Stoica. Or it may have been Bumbescu for the initial foul.
There's one thing, Jock, Ian Durant, who loves to play coming from midfield, has certainly shown that in the second half. He's picking up the ball and doing the same job as Hadji is doing for the Romanians, and I hope it pays off for him.
Now the set piece with Rotario much too close to the ball. He'll have to come back. The wall being organised by the referee. It's Cooper who'll take it. The wall did well, swept away by Majaro. Here's Richard Goff, and now Monroe. Roberts now with all the time in the world to lay it back to Chris Woods.
Well, for the first time in the match, Jock, the Romanians had everyone inside their own box, so obviously they're not taking any chances.
Well, the importance of an away goal appreciated clearly by the Romanians. And if Rangers could snatch an equaliser, it would be just about the best possible result they could have for the return leg in Glasgow in 2 weeks' time. Here's Beladic. Hadji plays it back. Durant battling hard for Rangers. Majaro back to Beladic. Jovan offers himself on the right, but it's with Hadji. Now Jovan, good play by Jovan, the fullback. And the cross caught cleanly there by Wood after it had gone behind, I think. Goal kick to Rangers. The referee explaining to the Romanians who were protesting the ball had swerved out of play before Woods caught it.
Very, very important challenge here by Stuart Monroe, because it was a good move there by the Romanians. A few 1-2s in the middle. They sent the full back down there. Stuart Monroe was very quick in going over and closing him down.
There's the header by Rotario. Monroe going back again. Monroe's done well for Rangers. Under a lot of pressure early on, particularly. Woods having to leave his box. The clearance this time finds Durant. Turning away from Stoica. That's for Sunis. Not the kind of pass Sunis relishes, the one which makes him chase into spaces. He likes it to feet. And the throw is now with Steaua. Back with Ungrianu. Rotario. Hadji on the right. Good play again by Monroe. Anticipation there to pick up possession. The pass not quite so good. Durant gets back to Rob Hadji. Cooper plays it back for Roberts. This is Sunis, but a free kick's been given to Rangers. The referee standing for nothing at all now. Any kind of physical contact resulting in a free kick. Switch to the far side now for Jimmy Nicholl to create something for Rangers, and there's no question Rangers have pushed Nisbet and Cooper much further forward on the flanks from midfield in the second half, trying to stretch out the Romanians. Nisbet with Bumbescu. Wilkins takes over. There's Nisbet. That's behind Durant. Jovan. Now Hadji. Wilkins comes across again, and the passing movements from the Romanians now tending to break down more and more often. It's a much more encouraging situation now for Rangers. After that uneasy start, now settling, putting passes together, closing down the Romanians in midfield. Here's Wilkins. Durant. Sunis calls for the ball. On the far side is Nisbet, and Sunis was taken heavily late by Rotario. Sunis is still on the ground. That was a bad tackle by Rotario, and the referee has gone to the Romanian player now, allowing treatment for Graham Sunis, but I can't imagine he will not use the yellow card for Rotario. What a tackle that was, long after the ball had gone. And indeed, the referee is not showing the yellow card. Allowing treatment all right for Sunis, but that was a shocking tackle, Derek.
I can't believe he didn't get booked for that job. For me, that's probably been the worst tackle of the game so far. I mean, Graham Sunis had played the ball wide, and he came in seconds late and really in the back of his leg as well. How the referee didn't book him, I don't know.
But happily for Rangers, Sunis appears to have recovered. The Romanians are thinking again about a substitution, clearly. Over on the far side, there's activity from the bench, but the Rangers throw will be taken by Jimmy Nicholl. Here's Nisbet. He's been penalised for backing into Ungrianu. Here's Majaru. Back with Beladic. Wilkins picks it up. Now Cooper. Great close control once again. The pass was intended for Durant on the right, but it was well cut off by Ungrianu, and this is Majaru and Rotario. Beladic. Jovan, the right back. Easily cut off by Sunis. It was intended for Hadji. Here's Davy Cooper. McCoist calls for it inside. Bumbescu coming with half a thought for McCoist and half for the ball. Stoica. Cultured player in midfield. That's a good pass. Ballant robbed well by Roberts. Fine piece of defending by the Rangers captain. Indeed, a free kick's been given for the challenge by Ballant. Well, I don't think even Graham Roberts was looking for that. Wilkins, Sunis. Back it goes to Woods. So a much more encouraging start to the second half than we had from Rangers early in the match. Jimmy Nicholl being challenged by Pazurka. Stoica takes over. Here's Majaru. Pazurka caught late by Wilkins. Bad tackle by Ray Wilkins. The apology offered immediately, and Steaua have the free kick, but they want to bring on their second substitute. It looks like Balan waiting to come on. A little buzz bomb in midfield, but they haven't had the chance yet. It's with Hadji. This is Rotario, firmly challenged by Goff, and the free kick's been given against Richard Goff. It appeared as though the Rangers defender was being particularly careful not to concede a foul there, but it didn't cut any ice with referee Anulin.
I think in Scotland we would have got away with that job, but on the continent, when you lift your foot, show your studs, it's an automatic foul.
So a full-size wall lined up. A substitution will be made, I think, perhaps even before the free kick's taken. The linesman trying to draw the attention of the referee. There's Bumbescu going to tell the referee about the substitution. Rotariu has gone off. The man who committed that foul on Sunis a moment ago has gone off. And Balan, the little midfield player, has come on to replace him. Well, he'll certainly inject a lot of urgency and bite in the middle of the field. Bumbescu making that late run towards the Rangers wall. Being calmed down by the referee. Hadji waits. Milodic with a shot, it's deflected, it's beyond Gizwood. Steaua have scored. The second goal which Rangers were dreading has arrived in the most unfortunate fashion. Here's the short free kick, it's taken by Hadji, taken short to Milodic. He shoots first time, it appeared to catch a Rangers player at the edge of the wall and left Woods with no hope at all of reaching that. It sneaks into the corner. So 66 minutes gone, jubilation for the Romanian fans. It was in fact, I think, Jovan, the big fullback, who got the final shot.
Really, just when we thought Rangers were putting it together, this happens. I think if you watch Richard Goff, he was actually stopped going forward by the big Bumbescu, but it certainly hit the end of the wall. It looked like Graham Souness to me, Jock.
Well, what a disaster for Rangers when they've been playing so well, looked to be so much in command of the situation, now finding themselves 2 goals behind. Stefan Jovan was the goal scorer. He was the man who got the final strike. It appeared to come off the end of the Rangers wall. And Rangers now have a free kick, and they must now be thinking in terms of trying to snatch an away goal. There's Wilkins. Back with Souness, lofted forward. There's Jovan, the goal scorer. Balan, who had no contribution to make, but was on the field to see the goal go in before he got a touch. Back with Jovan. Here's Milodic. 2-0 now to Steaua. Midway through the second half. And Rangers with a major tactical problem now about holding on to 2-0 or thinking in terms of that away goal, which could be so crucial. Here's Hadji being given room to come forward. Blocked by Souness. It's Milodic now. Back with Jovan. And this time the shot is well off target. Stefan Jovan apologises to his front men, but Rangers now with it all to do.
I don't think it's panic stations yet, Joe. I mean, 2-0 after all isn't too a bad result. It's one of these that they can come back from, but I don't think they should be starting to pour men forward yet. Obviously they'll be desperate to try and get one maybe later on, but it's not important.
Listen to the noise now though coming from the Romanian fans. They've been silent for so long in the second half, but that shot from Jovan, his second goal in the European Cup this season. Scored one against Omonia Nicosia here in a 3-1 victory, and now he's got his second, the big fullback. Here's Hadji. Phil Hadji coming forward, tackled well by Nisbet. Souness wins it, plays it to Durant. Durant appeared to be impeded there by Majaru, yes. The free kick's been given and taken already by Wilkins. David Cooper being forced to play it a long way back to Woods.
And all of a sudden the Romanians, Jock, coming forward again. The legs they've got another yard to their stride. They're feeling good again. What a difference another goal makes to them.
Ungariano going back. Souness getting the ball ahead of Milodic, looking for Nisbet ahead. Foul against Nisbet for leaning on Ungariano. So a free kick to Steaua. And what is for sure, I think, Derek, is that a third goal would be disaster.
Well, the difference if they scored a third goal, Jock, that means that Rangers really would have to come out and try and get one back, because I couldn't see them scoring 4 goals in Glasgow.
So Milodic forward to Pitsurka. Here's Hadji, suddenly come to life again, Hadji, with that second goal. Now Stoica. Never short on patience, the Romanians in the build-up. Majaru. Well robbed by Nisbet. That was for McCoist. He was offside. Couldn't reach it anyway, but the offside flag was up on the far side. The referee reacts to give the free kick to Steaua. Here's Bumbescu and Belodic. On the far side, Ungarianu. There's now activity in the Rangers bench. All their subs warming up. Some fresh legs may well be introduced. They have Trevor Francis as the only front man available. The other subs, to remind you, are Avi Cohn, Jimmy Phillips and Derek Ferguson, along with the keeper, Nicky Walker. Belodic to Jovan. Jovan to Balan. Good running by Jovan again. And Roberts tucked it behind for the corner as Balan closed in. Well, Rangers certainly look vulnerable when Jovan gets forward in the overlap in the right back position. Now looking for the third goal. Here's Balan. Crowded penalty area. Chance for Bumbescu. He was met there by Roberts. He was the defender who spotted the danger early enough. But still, it's Steaua in possession with Hadji. Stoica, Jovan, Stoica. Here's Balint, Stoica again. Good tackle once more, this time from Richard Goff. So a debt there to the Rangers central defenders. Roberts in the first instance for closing down Bumbescu, and then for Richard Goff. Wilkins to Sunis. On the far side is Nicol. Rangers have players forward. Nisbet on the right. McCoist and Durant through the middle. And Nisbet's cross much too close to Stingachu. The keeper's had very little to do. He's picked up Hadji. Coming deep to win possession. Here's Balint. Stoica. Majaru available on the halfway line. Over on the far side, Ungarianu takes it from Petsurka. No one through the middle now for Steaua. They have to play it back. Belodic and Stoica. Petsurka going back to his striking position now. Here's Hadji. Free kick for the challenge by Wilkins on Stoica. Durant protests in vain. Wilkins offers the handshake and apology, and once again a free kick to Steaua, which Belodic and Hadji are organising. Too far out this time for a direct shot, I think, but Hadji looking for a run at goal and forced into that hurried effort by Ian Durant. Well, what about a substitution, Derek? Any thoughts about who may come on for Rangers?
Well, I think young Scott Nisbet is feeling the pinch a little bit. He's tiring a bit. His inexperience is showing. I wouldn't be surprised if he came off and maybe Derek Ferguson was sent on there, or even Avi Cohn.
For the Rangers goal kick. Chris Woods coming through the streamers to take the kick. Looking for Nisbet. He's been a target regularly on the right. Belodic, Majaru, Ungarianu, turning away from Nisbet. Ungarianu again. Majaru still available on the left. Not quite what was intended, I think, but Stoica won it for Steaua. Good interception again by Monroe. Here's Davy Cooper. Inside to Durant. Cooper tries to retrieve it for Rangers, but it's won by Balint for Balan. Over on the far side of Majaru. That's a fine pass by Balan. Majaru coming inside. Balan calls for the ball at the edge of the box. Trying the 1-2 with Petsurka. That was a fine tackle by Richard Goff. Now Roberts. McCoist is offside.
He's only a yard there, Jock. If he would have stayed in his own half of the park, he had a chance to run through there. I'll say something, he hasn't been involved so much in the second half, Ali McCoist. And remember, he hasn't really trained for 3 weeks. So you wonder if maybe Trevor Francis up front, a fresh pair of legs there too.
Well, still no sign of a substitution yet. No, there is no activity. Derek Ferguson, I think, is the man who will come on for Rangers. There's Majaru to Balan. Here's Jovan. Balint. Now Balan. Jovan. Fine cross, and Robertson away once again. Ballant was the player who was frustrated there, but Roberts positioned himself well for the cross. The Rangers now pulling everyone back. Chris Wood's organising his defenders as the Romanians consider the set piece. It's Hagi who will take it. A lot of big men forward, Bumbescu and Belodidic and Jovan. Handed away by Jimmy Nicol. There's Stoica. Balan. Majaru. Hagi calls to the ball at the touchline. Here's Hagi trying to get across Ian Durant. Good play by Durant and by Souness. Here's McCoist now, the chance to take the ball for a run. Durant offers support inside. Souness coming from a deeper position. Played away by Hagi. And McCoist quite simply outnumbered there. Now, what's been given? No, a free kick's been given to Rangers. Well, I really cannot think why.
That's a surprise decision, Jock, because Ali just tried to beat one man too many, and it was actually a good touch at the full-back corner, but the referees decided that he was pulled back, so who are we to argue?
So a substitution will be made, I think, before the free kick is taken, and Derek Johnston has called it right. It's Scott Nisbet going off to be replaced by Derek Ferguson. So Ferguson there in the background waiting to come on. Nicol and Roberts have a little discussion as Nisbet departs and Derek Ferguson comes on. So free kick to Rangers, which will eventually be taken. We have 13 minutes of the match remaining as Graham Souness prepares to take the free kick. Now an away goal would change the complexion of the match entirely. Here's Davy Cooper. Can he make for the byline? Away from Hagi, and that's a foul by Hagi. Clumsy tackle by Hagi. Clearly the tackle of a player not used to being in that position.
Well, if anybody's going to break down this defence, Jock, it is going to be Davy Cooper there. And they're now in a dangerous position because now he can whip one of these left foot crosses of his.
Roberts and Goff have arrived in the box looking for the Cooper cross. Near post ball, well taken by Steaua, and that was top-class goalkeeping. The big keeper under pressure, the Romanians reacting angrily to